You know, the cups runneth over, you know, here. Now, are you all familiar with this Stanley Cup that's been like, you know, trending and people been going crazy over?
Yeah.
What y'all think about this and the, you know, frenzy with this, you know, cup and people trampling and fighting each other in Target?
Well, let me start first. I don't know about the Stanley Cup.
I don't know.
So I don't. I have no.
Whoa, okay.
Just give me a good Yeti. I mean, I'm good to go. So yeah.
Share your thoughts on
So
this
Jen,
cup.
as the radio host, I know you done heard a lot about this Stanley Cup.
Yeah,
Really,
you know what?
so
I have, man. And
lately.
honestly, I be so busy and locked in my own world. So when I kept hearing Stanley Cup, I was like, the Red Wings didn't put it down.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Because I'm you know, from Columbus, I'm like a Blue Jackets fan all day. So I was
Right.
like, I don't care about who they talking
yeah,
about.
for sure.
And then I seen the cup, and I was like, oh, this is another episode of Sheeple going wrong.
So for me, right, I just literally had this conversation with one of my employees yesterday. So when you work in the corporate world, right, this is a thing. So one of my coworkers came to me and said, bro, somebody stole my Stanley Cup. And she said who she thought stole it. And I was like, well, I mean, you know, whatever, you know, but these Stanley Cups are a huge thing, but it's literally based off from a commercial, right? So a lady's car caught on fire and the cup was in the car. They went to the junkyard the next day to check on the car,
And the cup was still there.
and she shook it, and the ice was still cold.
Oh,
So you can't pay for promotion like that, right?
No, not at all.
So the Stanley president got on and made a commercial, said, you know, this you can't buy this kind of publicity. So we're gonna replace your car. They bought her a car and they gave her a whole lot of Stanleys. But ever since that, right, white folk been going crazy.
Crazy about the Stanleys.
I'm gonna just put the elephant out there in the room. My boy Zach here, he's white, but I love Zach. He knows this.
Shout out Zach.
Zach
Zach
sings
at?
R. Kelly, so Zach is a part of what's going on. White folk have made this like black folk and Michael Jordans, okay?
Look in the
Niggas fight
city.
over Michael Jordans at the store. White folk fight over Stanleys at the store. It's $75 for a goddamn cup.
Yeah, I'm good.
I drink my liquor out of bottle.
Hey, look, in the city of Roseville, California, a woman
Damn
stole...
it, I said what I said. Go ahead, T-Man.
in the city of Roseville, California, a woman stole $2,500 worth of these
I
cups.
saw that.
You going
Seen
to
that.
prison over a
The
goddamn cup.
The officer pulled all these cups out her trunk like it was like some drugs or something. You know what I mean?
Bro,
These
the new
cups,
heroin.
It's crazy. It's
Stanley
crazy.
Cup. And I think it was a addition that they had there with Bath and Body Works. I think it was that.
Okay.
No,
that sent the white-
Starbucks.
Starbucks. That
Yeah,
sent the white folks
Starbucks.
into a frenzy.
Frenzy.
I mean, I ain't never listen. I ain't seen white folk fight in public since kid baby dolls and goddamn beanie babies. Okay, they fighting over Stanley Cups, bro. Cups.
And the marketing, like you said, with the car burning
You
up,
can't
and just
pay for that.
just the name alone, because like
Can't
it's
pay
a
for that
cup,
marketing.
so it goes hand in hand. Stanley Cup. Like I was thrown off like he was as far as thinking about this being the NHL championship.
And you already know how they about to cross promote that. That's about
Yes.
to be crazy. Oh
Yes.
my goodness.
That's about to be nuts.
Shout out to the Stanley Cup CEO.
Right,
Yes.
send us a few. Send the Cobain Report a few Stanley Cups and make sure they blue on neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? T-Man, what else you got for us, man?
Nah, man. So we got something a little bit more serious going on in the news. You all, I don't know if you all familiar with it. What you do on the radio, you might have heard of it. You've been busy producing.